Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode. This is Mike Big44 here, and today we are going to be playing Ocarina of Time, baby. Let's get started. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the great Deku Tree. Does thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before the tremendous evil power, even my power is nothing. It seems the time has come, the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. Hello. Hey. Huh? Yeah. I love this game, guys. This is one of my go-to games for randomizers and everything. But today we're not doing a randomizer. We're going to play the full game. Hello, Mike McFord. Wake up! The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Mike McFord, get up! Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up! I'm Navi, the fairy. The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Feels so weird to be playing this after so long. Hi, Saria. Yahoo! Hi, Mike McFord. Let's actually go through the dialogue.
Oh, a fairy! Finally, a fairy come to you, Mike McFord! Wow, that's great news! I'm so happy for you! Now you're a true Kikiri, Mike McFord. Is that right? The Great Secretary has summoned you. It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Secretary. I'll wait here for... Get going! Go see the Great Secretary!
So I'll try to go through most of the dialogues. I do know a lot about this game.
Oh, you have a fairy now. That's great, Mike McFord. What? You've been called by the Great Secretary? What an honor. He may give you a special gift, tee-hee. That's because the Great Secretary is our father, the Forest Guardian, and he gives life to all of us Kikiri.
Well, glad to get that over with. Dun 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 dun. A, by the stone, pick it up. 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 Mean old Midel, he made me pick up the rocks in front of his house.
Oh, a fairy finally came to you. Now you have a lot to learn. The best place to go to learn some new skills is the Forest Training Center. It's on the hill just above here.
I probably won't go through the sign dialogue because that's a lot. Hey, let's work on some moves. To jump sideways, hold Z targeting. Press A as you move left or right. To do a backflip, while Z targeting, press A as you move backwards. To do a roll attack, while Z targeting, press A as you move forward. While you roll, you can avoid damage. If you have your sword ready, while Z targeting, you can do a jump attack by pressing A. A jump attack does double damage. You can use Z targeting on the stone next to me, so let's practice. I'm good. So glad. I'm thinking later on I'll try doing Link to the Past as well. After we do Link to the Past, I want to do a full archipelago randomizer with all the Zeldas that we have. But anyways, here's our sword. I forgot how long this dialogue takes to go through. So used to the randomizer. Yoink! But it's nice to actually start with a sword. Ba 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 ba. Can't wait to have this uploaded tomorrow. I'll have to pick a... You know what, I might as well go talk to the Know-It-All brothers. I was kind of thinking of not doing that, but... If you want to learn about the map and items, just ask me, but don't ask unless you want to hear a long explanation. What do you want to know about? There is a map displayed at the bottom right of the screen. The yellow arrows show your current position and direction you are facing. The red mark shows where you entered the area from. You could turn the map display on or off with a L. If you want to see the name of the place, press start. You'll get into the subscreen, select the map subscreen. On the map subscreen, you can see a map of Hyrule. Did you get all that? We gotta go through the other dialogue. There are 3 kinds of items: equipment items, C button items, and quest items. Equipment items are the things like swords, shields, and clothes that are effective when you can equip them. C button items can be set to C left, C down, C right, and used by pressing these buttons. Quest items are things that you collect during your adventure. You can carry them around. If you want to change equipment or just check on your inventory, press start. You will get into the subscreens. Switch into one of the 4 direction subscreens with Z or R and change or check items as you please. Take a look around. When you decide to equip an equipment item, press A for C button items. Press left, down, or right. That was a pretty long explanation. Did you understand everything? Do you want to know how to use the C up button? If you press C up, you can change your view. In a place like this, it will switch to a top-down view. Outdoors, in a field, for example, it will switch to a first-person perspective. Also, when Navi is displayed in the upper right of your screen, Navi the fairy wants to talk to you. Use C up to listen to her. Huh. So that was the button. I could teach you about the icons at the top of your screen. The 3 yellow icons in the upper right are called C icons. They display the things you can use with C left, C down, and C right buttons. Once you get C button item, go to the select screen subsection and set it to one of those 3 C buttons. The blue icon at the top of the screen is called the action icon. This action icon shows you what action you will perform when you press A. Stop in many spots to see the different things you can do. Okay, whew. Now that we're done with that dialogue, let's go to Mido's house. I believe this has 2 heart pieces and 2 rupees. Or 3 rupees. Yeah, 3, okay. Ba 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 ba. We have one more person to talk to over here.
You're not allowed to leave the forest. The Great Deku Tree said that if a Kakiri leaves the forest, he or she will die.
Okay. Man, he doesn't want us to die? It's okay, guys. Oh, I guess I already got that rupee. Hoya!
Hi, Mike McFour. Look this way. Look over here with C and talk to me with A. Yes, that's how you can use a fairy. It's so great that you can finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press C to look at that direction. If you use C targeting, you can talk to people from a distance like you're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press C just to look forward. Try it.
That meanie Mido made me cut the grass at Sarya's house. Mido told Sarya he could do it so she would like him. But I'm not the only one doing the work. You and Sarya are close friends, so will you help me cut the grass? I'll let you keep anything that you find while cutting. Easy. Anyone in here? Oh, yep.
My sister took some rupees and went shopping at the store that has a red roof. Teehee. Speaking of rupees, a green one is worth 1, a blue one is worth 5, and a red one is worth 20. Hee hee.
Thank you. Yeah, I never stopped to actually pay attention to the actual Kakiri forest. I didn't realize how much actual tutorial they had going through the whole thing.
Hee hee hee. You came all the way up here. You're a real man. Look, isn't the view pretty? Change your viewpoint with up. So you can look around the forest with the...
Dialogue stick. Okay. Now, before we go buy the Deku Shield, let me go talk to Mido.
Hey, you, Mr. No Fairy. What's your business with a great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You got a fairy? Say what? The great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You're not even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield ready? What? You're right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Sheesh!
Whew. Let me move this so I can actually see how long I've been recording. Welcome! You got the Deku Shield! Shield! Shield!
This shop, it sells things you can get in the forest for free. Teehee. Do you know how to use the Deku Shield? Teehee. When you get the shield, press start to get into the sub-screens. Select the equipment screen with Z or R. On the equipment sub-screen, choose the item you want to equip and press A to equip the item. Once you equip it, hold it up with R and change its angle with
Dialogue stick.
Teehee.
Ba 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 ba. So I will be doing 100%.
If you want to see the great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a shield and a sword. And what's that? Oh, you have a Deku Shield? And what's that? Is that the Kakiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, eh? I, the great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot! How did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the great Deku Tree? Grumble, grumble.
Whew. Let's get our first free item. The Deku Stick. Because this is going to be very useful. Especially considering early game, this does double damage. Great Deku... Oh, Great Deku Tree, I'm back! I'm sorry guys, I'll never have the same dialogue for Navi. Oh Navi, Val has returned. Mike Mc4, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Let me make sure everything's good. Verily, thou hast felt it. Mike Mc4, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Does thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Then enter brave Mike Mc4 and vow to Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Mike Mc4, and Mike Mc4 When Navi speaks, you see up to listen well to her words of wisdom. Okay, I'm gonna go get more Deku sticks. So, I like to get to at least 9 or 10 Deku sticks to begin with. And I like to use these against bosses. Okay, that should be good. Let's actually enter and do a little bit in the Deku tree. Deku tree, Deku tree. Welcome to the Great Deku Tree, guys. I'm gonna get another one of our free items. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Come on. Think one more time. No? Am I doing this wrong? There we go. The Deku Nut. I want to do this one more time. Because later on we will get scrubs that we gotta get. Because we're doing this 100. Look at the wall. The vines growing on it might give it a rough surface. Maybe you could climb it, Mike McFour. Okay, Navi. So, as this is going to be 100%, we will get all the Skulltulas. This is the dungeon map. I'm just gonna go this way.
You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen.
What do I have my R button tied to? No, I don't want to do that. I want to... Controls... There we go.
Ow, ow, ow! Forgive me, Master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold the D-pad forward, you will roll on the ground when you land, and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Hee hee. Well, try it if you're feeling bold. Hee wahoo!
So unfortunately, we won't be able to 100% the Deku Tree. Until we get bombs. Yes, it's a fairy slingshot. I believe we will go ahead and finish this dungeon before this episode. Or at least get to the boss. If not, then I'll just have to do more on the next episode. Do 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 do. I am feeling better though. So after we do this, I will be doing Link to the Past. Because I never played Link to the Past before. This should be the compass. Do 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 do. What item is it? It's a recovery heart. Wait, what am I doing? I could just use my sword. I'm so used to the randomizer where I don't have a sword for a long time. Ba 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 ba. My boy, if you want to get that heart, you have to be on that other side. Man, I forgot how easy this game is when you don't have a randomizer. Because normally I have to jump slash this one with a Deku stick. And it sucks, because you have to have it pixel perfect. Oh, Emily's... I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor? Now, we won't be doing the boss in this episode. After you get into the water, if you hold A down, you can dive. I bet there's some interesting things underwater. Don't worry, guys, the talking will go down way further later on. Until we get to the Master Sword. Oh, wow, I timed that poorly. Spam more! And jump! Stand next to this block and grab it with A. While holding A, you can push or pull it. If you stand next to the block and press A while pressing up towards the block, you can climb on it on top. Pay attention to what the action icon says. Yep. Oh, I missed the fast block pulling. This is a simple puzzle. Light a torch, and you're good. By the way, your Deku stick stays lit longer each time it goes through a object. For these guys, a well-timed shot pretty much where their stem is, and you'll remove him. Here, I'll just fight this one so you guys can see what they actually are. So, this is the part that I was talking about for a reason why we won't be able to complete the Deku Tree. Because of that boulder block. But, you know, it's fine. Now, unfortunately, next episode there is going to be a lot of dialogue as the Great Deku Tree will be talking to us. You know what? I'll make this an extra long video just so we can get through all the talking bits. So we'll just do this until we go ahead and complete the Great Deku Tree and get finished with his dialogue. Might as well. Number 2. 3. Also, for next time, I think I'm just going to enable the switch instead of hold. I mean, oh, I forgot you have to actually catch this guy.
How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Gohma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Gohma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie, sorry about that.
Here we go. Queen Gohma. Boss battle number 1. Hey, Gohma. It's been a while. Dang it. You could solo her in one go, but I unfortunately was not able to here. But, you know, 2 shots, that's fine. Ba 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 da ba ba ba. Give me that heart. And now for dialogue. Well done, Mike McFour. Thou hast fairly demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell you. Would thou listen? Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. No, not Ganondorf! There's Ganondorf, everyone. Should've known. After all, he is evil. This evil man ceaselessly used his vile sorceress powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Naru, the goddess of wisdom. Faror, the goddess of courage. Faran? I think it's Faran. Dan. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nairu poured her wisdom into the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Farin, with her rich soil, produced all life forms who will uphold the law. The 3 great goddesses, their labor completed, departed for the heavens, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of the world's preservance, and the resting place of the triangles have become the sacred realm. Thou must never allow the desert man to black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast a death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule, final hope. Mike McFour, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou will meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he has cast the curse on me. The Kakiri Emerald. The future depends upon thee, Mike McFour. Thou art courageous. Navi the Fairy, help Mike McFour to carry out my will. I entreat ye. Navi. Goodbye.
Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Mike McFour. Goodbye, great Deku Tree. Weep, weep, cry, cry.
Hey, Mike McFar, what did you do? The great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do such a thing like that? It's all your fault. Mumble, mumble, mumble.
Okay, bye. I never want to see you again. And the final thing I'm going to do before I end the episode is get the Ocarina. Also talk to this guy. We Kikiri will die if we leave the Kikiri forest. You're not going to try and leave the forest, are you? Bye.
Oh, you're leaving. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Mike McFour. Because you are different from me and my friends. But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we?
Yes.
I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it.
I know I 3D printed an ocarina, I just don't know where it is. I don't know how to play it, so... What's sad is... we eventually get rid of that one.
When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit.
Okay. I don't know why Link gets so freaked out and just runs away. He should have just said goodbye, but, you know, Link doesn't talk. It's his whole gimmick. And thus, we see Hyrule Field. And I think this is a good stopping point, guys. So, if you guys liked the video, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe! Thank you guys for watching up to this point, and enjoy your day. Peace!